Hi puppy families, this is Zoe and her gang at exactly 1 week. I see some great nursing action there on the milk bar. Of course, their basic instincts now at a week are to seek warmth, to crawl, and to nurse. And they're spending about 90% of their time sleeping and 10% eating. And instinctively, with a litter this size, they tend to trade off, and some will be sleeping, as Miss Hot Pink is right now. Miss Purple's laying on top trying to find a little spot. Some of them are sleeping in sleeping positions. Usually she has one underneath her head that she's keeping warm. You'll see them in puppy pile positions sometimes in my pictures, and not only is that a seeking warmth instinct, but it calms them. Just the lying with the litter mates is a calming neurological effect for them and very important for their development. We'll see sometimes while they're sleeping or nursing, their little their little ears will twitch, their feet will twitch, and that's called activated sleep. And we'll notice that, and that is a very good sign, because that indicates that that their brain is developing as we want it to. That one's sacked out, and so is Zoe. Now, the first 7 to 10 days, they're physiologically incapable of keeping themselves warm. They can cool down or heat up too quickly. So what we do, Zoe and I, is keep them nice and warm. She'll position herself to keep them warm, and when she's in and out of the box, I have a special whelping heating pad that's made expressly for whelping. Let me show you what it looks like. It's like a plastic, an ABS plastic. It's covered with a Sherpa, and then I also put a blanket on it. You wouldn't want to put a regular heating pad in, because as well as being able to cool down, they can also heat up too quickly. They cannot regulate their temperature until they're about 7 to 10 days. It depends on each puppy, but I err on the side of caution and wait 10 days to make sure, and I'll leave the pad in there. During the night as well, I have some discs that are called snuggle safes, and I heat those up and put them in there so that they have plenty of warmth and ways to keep themselves comfortable. They've already had their first nail clipping, and they tolerated that well, and things are going to get better as we go along. Now, during this first period, they also have a reflex called the riding reflex, and I'm going to see if I can get in here and get a puppy so I can demonstrate that for you. Let's see, we'll get Miss Purple. All right. Now, their instinct for survival is to, of course, to crawl and to seek warmth. But if you put them upside down, they're going to right themselves, and that is the riding reflex. Let me turn her around. If you notice, her little pigment has begun to come in. Her eyes are still closed. When she's born, the muzzle is pink as well as the paw pads. Let me put you back over and get comfortable. But the pigment comes in at about day 3. And all of them, as you see, their little ears are starting to darken up as well. You think I'm talking to you? You think I'm talking to you, Zoe? I've got different textures in the box for them now. We've got some Sherpa, flannel, different things for them to experience. And I've started putting the toys in already, different sizes and floppy things, and they've already started snuggling up on those as well. Look at Mr. Orange there. He's got his paw up on Mama. Mr. Yellow doing some action. Mr. Dark Green's right up on top. He's got his paw on brother, Mr. Yellow. And as you can see, some of them are off resting while the others take a turn at the milk bar. You're doing a good job, Zoe. You're doing a great job with those babies. And there's little legs poking out from underneath, as you can see. Pretty amazing. Now, Miss Purple's really doing some action there. Mr. White is upside down nursing. And Zoe is resting.